Guys, is it just me, or is Ilia Topuria not really hitting with the fans like he did when he beat Alexander Volkanovski? That could be for a multitude of reasons. Him not fighting, the weird way he's been presenting himself on social media, things like him posting, thanking himself for Father's Day, all that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, this isn't an Ilia Topuria hate video or anything. I just don't really get the guy at the moment. We're going to take a look at another post from Ilia Topuria today. Take a look at some of the top replies of what the MMA community is saying about this. And as always, guys, I would love to know what you think about it down below afterwards. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's start off with this post by Ilia Topuria over here. To all those who continue to doubt me, screw all of you. I don't care about any of you. You just project your insecurities onto me. Your envy born from your inability to pursue your desires poisons the heart. Keep watching me shine. Now, here's the weird thing. And sorry, guys, I'm still not used to this. I'm going to make my camera just a little bit big over here. Here's the weird thing with this is he's not necessarily completely wrong in what he's saying. He is infinitely more successful than so many of us watching this video will be. Probably everybody watching this video, right? I don't know if I necessarily believe he doesn't care about any of us, because he does seem a tad little sensitive about this, but he's correct in saying you project your insecurities onto me. Your envy, born from your ability to pursue your desires, poisons the heart. This is entirely accurate, and that is so true for the vast majority of the internet. So it's just a little bit strange to keep posting things like this. The thing is, like, Ilia, it really makes him come off as if he does care a lot about what people say in this sense. Does that make any sense? So let's take a look at the absolute top reply to this by Lunch77Beats. You didn't care, so you made a whole tweet about it. That's so true. Okay, hang on. What's this one? Great fighter acting like a total pretentious D-bag, doesn't understand why fans are turning against him. Dude, I love that meme. One of the best memes of all time. Anyways, but that's exactly it. Like, it's so simple. You don't care, but you made a whole tweet about it. It really gives off the feeling that Ilia is a little bit insecure. It's like, not necessarily, and I hate saying that because it's such a buzzword nowadays. Oh my god, Ilia Topuria is so insecure. John Jones I use it for. John Jones is insecure. I just don't understand how somebody who can walk through life kind of leveling anybody that he walks across can be so insecure. I don't really get that. It makes me think that maybe they were picked on when they were little. I know, like, that could totally not be the case, but I'm trying to kind of understand why John Jones and some fighters like Ilia Topuria are kind of doing this. Although I will say, Ilia is not on John Jones's level for it at all. Let's continue on. It drives him crazy that he's not getting the applause and love he expected for his little Conor 2.0 act. That's true too. That's another thing that is really hurting Ilia Topuria, is because he's doing the same thing that Conor McGregor did. That's why people really don't like Ian Gary. I know there's more stuff about Ian Gary, but he's copying Conor word for word. And Ilia Topuria, it's so evident that it's not necessarily him at the press conferences. I just, you know what? I'm sitting back, and this is where I'm saying the same things, guys. I don't get it. Why would you sit back and just emulate somebody like Conor McGregor? I get it. That's a good formula to kind of follow to stardom. To be confident, to be funny, charismatic. You're not those things. And when you copy things word for word, it just doesn't hit the same, and everybody kind of makes fun of you. That's why everybody is laughing at Ian Gary right now. Sit down, shut up, and you'll do what you're told. Like, Conor McGregor said this, like, says the exact same things as trash talk. I don't understand why you wouldn't at least try to make it a little bit different. Let's continue on to another post by V4SKO. You are the worst champion of the belt. You are an inactive fighter, and you want every time money fight. So this is a fair criticism, and a lot of people are kind of getting a little bit fed up with Ilia Topuria because his last fight, he didn't really take any damage, and he's refusing to fight people like Max Holloway. He just wants to fight people like Conor McGregor. He wants these giant money fights. And yeah, you know what? Ilia Topuria has all the potential in the world to be a star, but I don't think he's just there yet to really be sitting back and calling for all these fights and just completely dismissing the entire featherweight division. I understand that there isn't a clear title shot deserving contender right now. Max Holloway is the only outlier there, but to have him sit back, be inactive, be healthy, and just, nah, not Max Holloway. Nah, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, why don't you come out and fight me? I know you're hiding from me, Conor McGregor. It just doesn't make sense. Let's continue on to Sportsmaster. It's not that we doubt you. You just have a horrible social media flow. It's super cringe. Not everyone is great on the mic or promoting from the get-go. You sound like a medieval knight who just found out about the internet. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if that's because of the language barrier a little bit. It's not necessarily a barrier. It's just Ilia Topuria, I feel like he's going to get it more as time goes on. I feel like Ilia Topuria has a lot of potential, but to say that you have a horrible social media flow is honestly an okay way to put it, in my opinion. Let's continue on to Lindsay Hodge over here. Nobody's doubting your talent and skill set. What everybody has a problem with is your candor. You usually dismiss Blessed MMA's super performance at UFC 300, yet you face yet your face when Max KO Justin Gaethje told us a different story. Max is a beloved legend for a reason. Hashtag blessed. So that's another thing too, is he's really talking crap about Max Holloway, but that clip with him watching Max Holloway KO Justin Gaethje kind of did give off those like ooh vibes. But I understand, like, it's a night at a UFC event, UFC 300. He could have been drinking. He could have been looking at... I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here. It's kind of hard to say that he was looking at something else, but it's always possible that he was looking at something else. So I'm not ready to say Ilia Topuria is afraid of Max Holloway, especially with the way he was approaching the Alexander Volkanovski fight. I think if you're not afraid of him, Volk, if you march down Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest fighters of all time, the way that Ilia Topuria did, I do not believe that he's scared of Max Holloway. I don't have an explanation for his face there. That's just what I believe. But guys, let me know what you think about Ilia Topuria and his social media presence right now, because again, it's just not hitting the way that he wants it hit. Because again, I'll bring it to you one more time. Because what he said is accurate, especially for people in his position. You just project your insecurities onto me. Your envy, born from your inability to pursue your desires, poisons the heart. That is a very true statement that a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people really, quite frankly, refuse to admit about themselves. It's something like what he's saying over there makes sense, but I think he ruined it with the first part. Screw all of you. I don't care about any of you. He's showing that he does kind of care. That's the weird part about it. Let me know what you think about this, because I'm a little bit puzzled with Ilia Topuria right now, and I would love to get some other opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you are interested in more Twitter, thread, drama, anything like that, I have 2 videos on screen. You can check out one of them right here, guys. I will see you over there or in the next video. Take care.